Disclaimer: this script recounts historical events involving violence and is intended for educational purposes only. In the early hours of June 10th, 1942, the quiet Czech village of Lidice was still asleep, unaware that it had been chosen for one of the most brutal reprisals in the Second World War. Days earlier, Reinhard Heydrich was top Nazi official. He had died after a heart attack carried out by Czech resistance fighters, and in retaliation, Hitler ordered a punishment so severe it would send a message across all of occupied Europe. Lidice was falsely accused of helping the assassins, and just after midnight, German forces surrounded the village, dragging families from their home at gunpoint. Men and boys aged 15 and older were separated from the women and children and taken to the yard of Horak Farm, where they lined up in groups and executed 172, which were killed that morning, with more hunted down in the days that followed. The women were transferred to Kolano and then deported to Ravensbrück concentration camp, where many would die from forced labor, starvation, and disease. The children were torn from their mothers, examined for so-called racial suitability, and divided. A small number were sent by German families, while the remaining 82 were transported to the Klemmo extermination camp and murdered. When the killing was done, the destruction of the village began. German forces set fire to Lidice, dynamited the remaining structures, leveled the ruins, rerouted roads, filled the village pond, and even removed the cemetery, determined to erase every trace that the village had ever existed. They announced the massacre publicly, expecting fear, but instead the world responded with outrage, and Lidice became the symbol of Nazi brutality and the cost of resistance. By the end, approximately 340 people from Lidice were dead, 192 men, 60 women, and 88 children, while only 143 women and 17 children survived to return after the war. The original site was kept as a memorial, a quiet field marked by statues, gardens, and the names of those who were lost, while a new Lidice was built nearby. Today, the name Lidice stands as a solemn reminder of how far cruelty can reach and how fiercely the world must remember those who were taken, because on that morning in June 1942, the village was destroyed, but its story endures.